Hey guys, what's going on? SJ here again, bringing you all yet another video today. SMISSMAS 2019 is up, for those of you that for whatever reason don't know yet, and today we are going to be looking at, for the fourth video, the war paints. Now, just a quick advertisement before I start. In about an hour or two, probably less, from this video uploading, I will be live on YouTube. 12 days of SMISSMAS live stream still going. Probably going to be a shorter stream today, but would love to see some of you popping by. Hopefully it'll be a fun time, but we'll see. So, as you can see, there are a bunch of war paints that were actually added this SMISSMAS update, and some of them are really, really nice, I have to say. So we're going to have a look through each and every one of them. I'm going to give you my opinions and the rundown. So yeah, let's just get straight into it. So we're going to start things off with the snow-covered war paint. Now this one is really nice. I really like how the center of the snowflake is actually a class logo, or in some instances actually a TF2 logo, as you can see there. So that is really cool, really nice touch. These war paints are so good, and this is just like a perfect one to start on. Obviously you have like little snow textures there, and then you have like the custom snowflakes. So yeah, really nice. Changes on which team you're on as well, which I think is really cool to have in a war paint. And I think war paints are like really cool because you actually get to see them while you're playing the game, which is a really nice thing. And honestly, when they look this good, you want to be seeing them. Okay, now we have Frost Ornamented, which I think is quite a nice, intricate one. It's actually simple but intricate at the same time, because the design is fairly big on the weapons, but it's still quite the intricate design, and I think it's really good. Once again, we have that red and blue shift, depending on which team you're on. So this is a pretty cool one, I have to say. Definitely gets a big-ass thumbs up from me. Still has that same texture, though. This must have been made by the same guy. So yeah, no, it's really, really cool. Now we have the Igloo war paint, which I think is a really nice concept. You know, you have that snow brick kind of style, you got like the ice in between. I think this one looks really good on a rocket launcher. However, that brick style does actually go quite well on pretty much any weapon, as you can see down here. So yeah, it goes really nice, and I think that that blue icy thing just really finishes it off quite well. Okay, now we have Seriously Snowed, and I think this is probably one of the best. The snowmen are so adorable, and they're each a class from TF2, which is like, it's just so cool. And once again, you have that red-blue shift, you know, you got, it's just so nice. Battle Scarred one, not looking too great. You really want to get Factory New for some of these, because that blue with the grey and the green popping out, it's kind of yuck. But no, Factory New, these things are absolutely amazing. Like, I really want to get a rocket launcher with this. Actually, I'll probably get a black box, because you can see the classes better on that. Oh, tried to drag it. No, this is a really cool one. Okay, now we have Christmas Camo, which I think is one of the more interesting ones. And you have that sort of silver base color, and then you have the Christmas decorations in green over the top. Now, this is a really cool one, and it has a very nice palette that I think goes quite well with the TF2 art style and weapons. It's not too intrusive. It does look a bit busy, I will say, but at the same time, it's kind of nice. And honestly, I reckon it suits some weapons, although I will say others do get a little too busy. Like, for example, the sword, or maybe this axe here. Gets a little bit too busy with it on the handle as well, but overall I think it is really, really nice. Okay, now we have the Slay and Star, which is a bit more simple, but still very effective. And once again, you got that red-blue shift, depending on which team you're on. You have either pills, sticky bombs, or rocket launchers, different projectiles, and explosive things from the game. And it is really, really cool. I like that red base color, or obviously blue if you're on your blue team. And they sort of the striped manner and the way how it's wrapped. I think it's really cool, and it definitely does give off Christmas sleigh rides vibes. It doesn't give out rides, honestly. I'm just too pumped up on the moment with this update. It's really just, some of this stuff is absolutely amazing. Okay, now we have the Alpine war paint, and as you can see, it has some tree designs and some wood, and I think this is really nice. This is one that can be more applicable throughout the year as opposed to just around Christmas time. It's really just a wooded kind of war paint, and I think that's nice. It's simple, it's good, and these tree designs are actually quite nice. They're very pleasant to look at. They're not too intrusive, too busy, and as again, like I said before, some of these ones, they have a really good palette, and this is one of them. Like the tree, you know, they're not exactly high detail, they're just nice. They almost look kind of like paint splotches, which I think is pretty cool. But yeah, it looks quite good, even on the more worn down versions, which I think is always nice to have in a skin or war paint. Okay, now we have the gift wrapped war paint, which is actually one I think I looked at in the workshop showcase video, and it is really, really, really cool. I think the blue and yellow goes really well together, the red and yellow obviously goes really well together, and all in all, it's quite in your face, but at the same time, it's very nice to look at. Like you can see here, there's a lot of contrast from the colors, but at the same time, that's a kind of nice thing. So it looks really good, especially in the red one. But I will say the blue one actually does look really nice too. And obviously this just depends on what team you're on. But yeah, no, it's a really nice war paint, and I definitely want to get myself one of these. Okay, now we have SMISSMAS Village. This is one I definitely looked at in the workshop video, and this is really, really, really cool. I really like this sort of candy cane design, the red and white with the green background and the different Christmas decorations on it. I think it's really, really cool. You have like the different like the sniper, like it has like an outline. There's a lot of details like as to which sections are colored which, and obviously the blue one is really nice as well, naturally depending on what team you're on, and I think they both go really well. Obviously the blue one has some change decorations. The candy canes are now blue and white instead of red and white. Even though red and white is the OG, I think the blue and white still looks very nice. Now, our final one, we're going to be looking at Winterland Wrapped, which I think is a bit more of a shiny one, much like the Christmas camo one, and it's really cool. Like, you have the gold for red team, the silver for blue team, and then obviously you have the red and green or blue and green. And I think it's really nice. It goes quite well on pretty much all weapons I can see here, and you know, as you move it around, obviously it has some shining, and it's really nice, honestly. This is one that sort of like almost a budget Australian kind of thing going on with the gold. But yeah, no, it's a really nice one, and overall just quite the nice war paint. So guys, that covers all the war paints that were added in the SMISSMAS 2019 update for TF2. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, which ones you thought were the best, which ones you thought maybe shouldn't have made it in, not necessarily that, but didn't like as much as the others. And as always guys, I hope you're all having a very festive season. Merry Christmas, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye.